This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Senators Locker Room. Host Jack is my recap reaction to the Blue Jackets game, so let's get to it. So the Senators come away with a 4-0 victory. They have 10 shutouts on the season, and back-to-back shutouts, and now they are 42, 29, and 6. They have a total of 90 points, and with the win, the Senators' magic number is down to 1. So, just for playoff implications, just to get this out of my head, because at the end of the day, this is something we have not been able to say since 2017. For the Senators to make the playoffs, they need to do one thing on Tuesday. Win, and they're in. Let's get into this game before anything. So, in the first period, Adam Gaudette scored to make it 1-0 Ottawa, and then Nicholas Matinpalo scores to make it 2-0 Ottawa. Congrats to Matinpalo on his first goal. And then that's all that happened in the first period. Nothing happened in the second period, but in the third period, David Perron scores again to make it 3-0 Ottawa, and then Shane Pinto on an empty netter to make it 4-0. That's their final. The goaltending matchup, as I said in my preview, was originally Tarasov versus Linus Ullmark, but Tarasov's only stopping 4 of 6, and they let him out early, and then Merzlikins comes in, stopping 22 of 23 for a .957 save percentage. Linus Ullmark with a 30-save shutout. So the Senators faced 70 shots over 2 games and stopped all 70 of them. Incredible work by this goaltending, and incredible effort by this team. And like I said with the win, they are now at a total of 90 points, the most they have ever had since that 2016-17 season. And if they win on Tuesday in Columbus, they are in. So this was a dominant effort on all fronts by this team, but I'm going to leave all my thoughts in my preview video for the Blue Jackets game that will be coming out Tuesday at midnight, but I do want to say this before anything. Back when we were talking about the rebuild race between the 3 largest droughts, the Senators, Sabres, and Red Wings, who are 3 teams in a similar position, which team was ahead the most? I don't think a single person outside of our fan base, because, the Sens fan base is, pretty loyal, and they are very passionate. I don't think a single one outside of our fan base really had the Senators ahead. It wasn't even a year ago where we were starting to question whether this rebuild was going to fail or be a success, and now we're at a point where we are just 1 win away from making the playoffs and snapping one of the largest droughts in the NHL. So you got to be really proud of this team. You got to be really proud of what Steve Staios, Michael Andlauer, and even Travis Green coming in with his coaching staff and seeing what they've been able to do with this team. It's incredible. So I think this really shows how special this group is, and especially since Detroit and Buffalo were most likely not even going to make the playoffs. Heck, even Montreal's probably going to make it over them, so I think that really says where those 2 teams are. But the Senators really have a special group brewing right now, and you got to love it. You got to love to see it, and I'm excited, hopefully, to say, maybe on Tuesday, whether it's Tuesday, later in the week, whatever, that the Senators will officially be playing in the postseason. So I'm really excited for this moment. This week is going to be one of the biggest weeks in Ottawa Senator history, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm excited to see it. So again, 4-0 win against the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets now with the loss are 34-33-9. And they are stuck at a total of 77 points. The Senators are 2 points behind third place, Florida. Florida lost to Detroit, and that is why the Sens can't clinch tomorrow, because if the Senators were to clinch tomorrow, they would have needed Florida to beat Detroit. But it really does seem like some of those Leaf fans are onto something when they say Florida's trying to tank so they can play them. Again, we're 2 points behind third place. Any movement can happen in the standings. It is very unpredictable at this point, and I'm even blown away by that, so we'll see what happens. And last thing before anything, and this does not relate to the Senators, but I do want to pay my respects to officially the greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history, because earlier today, Alex Ovechkin scored goal 895 against Ilya Sorokin and the New York Islanders. So I want to congratulate Alex Ovechkin on breaking the record that was in place by the great one, Wayne Gretzky, for 31 years. So, again, congratulations to the great 8. But as back to the Senators, winning in, and that's all that matters. I will see you Tuesday at midnight for the preview for the Blue Jackets game. One of the biggest videos, if not the biggest video I will ever make on this channel to date. So I'm excited for this moment. You can give me your thoughts on this game, but I'm hoping to see a lot of you for Tuesday. One of the biggest moments in the Ottawa Senator history to date. I will see you then. This is Jack McGow, and as always, go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.